Seniors Andrew Eudy and Chris Clemons have led Campbell to 37 wins and 2 postseason appearances in the last 2 years. The Camels' winningest stretch in their Division I history. But the goals for their senior season are greater.
A conference championship, and we want to win the regular season as well. We want to make it to the NCAA tournament, and we want to make a statement in the NCAA tournament. So we got a lot of work to put in till we get to that point, but I think it's a real possibility.
I know the coaches have talked about that a lot, leaving a legacy, leaving the place better than you came in and stuff like that, and I think we most definitely have. We'll be able to look back and say, like, wow, I mean, we hung some of those banners up. Hopefully we can hang a Big South Championship banner up and go out with a ring on our fingers. Hopefully I can finish out my career right, Chris and I, because we all know Chris has a very bright future.
With 5, crowd to their feet. Clemons with 3. Clemons for the win. Get him a cape and a movie deal because he's a superhero.
5'9" Chris Clemons is already Campbell's all-time leading scorer and enters this season as the nation's leading returning scorer. The Raleigh native averaged 24.9 points per game last season and 23 per contest for his career, a 3-year total of 2,232 points. Already the owner of more than 35 Campbell records coming into his senior season, Clemons can become one of the top 10 scorers in the history of NCAA Division I basketball.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen. He's about 5'8", it's like over a 40-inch vertical, dunking on guys bigger than me. He will never dunk on me. He's tried before, it does not work, but he's just an incredible athlete, incredible scorer all around.
A dynamic scorer, Clemons is focused on improving other parts of his game to help this team get a ring.
A little bit more of a leadership role this year. I've been working on my game, a little bit more per se, offensively and defensively, to help this team out a little bit differently. So, I've actually been impressed with my facilitating this year so far in practice. So, hopefully I'll be able to show that in the game.
Andrew Eudy's rise to senior star was not as swift. As a freshman, he averaged 1 point and 2 rebounds per game.
Honestly, that's what I think made me who I am right now. Because coming out of high school, like you know you're the man, like stuff like that. And then you come here and you realize that I'm playing 5 minutes a game, if that. And so it just kind of pushed me to be better. So at the middle of the night, after we get back from a game, I'm in the gym, just angry at like the world, trying to like isolate myself, try to get better, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's what kind of like pushed me to be who I am right now.
Last season, Eudy averaged 9 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and 2 blocks per game, while shooting 53% from the floor and 45% from beyond the arc, becoming one of the best all-around players in the conference, while also being the player the Campbell offense runs through.
With Andrew, I've seen his level of facilitating grow over the years. I mean, he's just such a great passer, for a big guy to be able to place passes the way he does, perfectly in stride. I can't count how many highlights we have, just off of backdoor cuts and dunks and that he was a part of. And, he's been able to shoot the ball at a high rate, over the years, and he's continuing to grow in that aspect as well. But also, kind of like me, he's growing as a leader, for this team. And I'm really happy about where he's come so far in the past 4 years.
2 stars staying at the same school for all 4 years is a rarity in today's game. According to the NCAA, 40% of all men's basketball players who enter Division I directly out of high school depart their initial school by the end of their sophomore year. Nearly 700 players transferred from Division I programs after the 2016-17 season.
I didn't feel the need to leave, a place where that took a chance on me when, very few did, and gave me an opportunity that, very few did. And when high major schools started calling after my first and second year, I really didn't really pay much attention, because kind of like you didn't want me then, you probably not gonna get me now type of thing. So I was very fortunate to have this opportunity, and I'm happy with this decision I made to stay here.
What I emphasize to a lot of people about Campbell is that there's a lot of great people here, and you're not really going to get that everywhere else. Yeah, it obviously has its flaws, but everywhere it does. So the amount of interest and stuff that they showed in me, and I know the coaches have really instilled confidence in me, and they want me to be a bigger role, to have a bigger role. So I mean, that's pretty important. So I felt like not only to my coaches but my teammates to stick around. I feel like I needed to, and I think it was a good decision.
I'm just really excited to get started. I have a lot to look forward to this season, especially with the team, and I think we're going to be, we're going to put ourselves in a great position this year to achieve our goals.